Hi, I'm Jen Stacy. Welcome to Living the Florida Life, our lifestyle show that showcases everything there is to love about this slice of paradise. Southwest Florida is known as one of the best boating destinations in the entire world. So what is the allure? And how can you make a dream of enjoying a boating lifestyle a reality? We'll climb aboard with MarineMax to find out. We'll meet a dynamic husband and wife duo who wow the crowds when they hit the stage. How this singer's famous family and award-winning Nashville career shaped their performances. We are thrilled to welcome pro golfer Bobby Clampett to our show. The former PGA and current Champions Tour player is also a longtime TV sports analyst. He'll offer some advice to better your golf game in Clampett's Corner. And we'll give you a preview of one of the most popular free annual events here in Southwest Florida. How your family can enjoy some incredible food, music, and more at this purely Florida festival. But first, a local chef and restaurateur is credited with changing the entire dining scene of Southwest Florida's largest city. Let's find out what ingredients he says helped him create some of the most successful restaurants in our region.
The food detail is really important. I've been called a protein queen or a protein king. I'm very much into the quality of the beef we serve, the lamb we serve, the New York strips, the steaks. It's just important to put a great product out there. And either a chef or a cook has passion or they don't. It burns in me all the time and it never ends.
Shannon Yates, a gourmet chef and restaurant pioneer. A man credited with revolutionizing the entire dining landscape of Cape Coral, the fastest growing city in America in 2017.
People are, they're doing things different than they ever did here. And Cape Coral is just, it's combusting. It's really coming apart at the seams and it's a fun city.
Yates, who grew up in the Cape, is now the owner of the incredibly successful Nevermind Awesome Bar and Eatery and the House of Pain Irish Bar. But this talented chef's beginnings were humble.
I mean, my mom was a single mom, 3 kids, 3 boys, and she was a banker here locally. Back in those days, we still rode our bikes to school, and we walked home from the bus back then. And a lot of times, we cooked our own food.
He decided to turn his passion for cooking into a profession. Yates landed jobs at Sanibel Harbor Resort and then the Ritz-Carlton, where he not only learned culinary techniques, but also lessons about serving customers.
I think the biggest thing is just in the world of culinary too is your personality who's serving your food, your atmosphere you're serving the food, and the food's got to be good.
He then moved from the Ritz-Carlton to Bistro 41, Bacchus, and his eponymous Shannon's in Fort Myers. In 2004, Yates helped open the incredibly popular and innovative Crew at Bell Tower Shops.
Crew was a big explosion, I think, for Fort Myers back then. It was huge. I didn't know whether it was really going to take off like a rocket or it was going to be good. It took off like a rocket, and Fort Myers was ready for it, and we had a good run there for so many years.
Despite the accolades and success, Yates felt his hometown beckoning him across the bridge.
But my passion kept pulling me back, and I took my whole program over here to Cape, and what I saw was just families and guys my age and youngers in their 20s and 30s looking for stuff.
Yates settled on a small space on Cape Coral Parkway and named it Nevermind Awesome Bar and Eatery, derived from his love of the grunge band Nirvana. Everyone around him had doubts, except him.
The back parking lot was dirt and rubble, potholes everywhere. South Cape was what it was, but we started simple and burgers and steak and just fun beers in a can with brown bags and 3 or 4 good cocktails, and the rest was history. I mean, I remember it was not even like a weekend or two, and the next thing the kids I grew up with, the husband, the wives, the locals, they were all coming, and they wanted something like this.
We grew up together, me and this guy over here.
Not only a great cook, best athlete ever.
No, I wasn't the best athlete. Dude, we were like 10.
I look about it too is, and I'm watching people over here have a great time. You sit together here. These are, I mean, you have a few individual tables, but it's a chance to get to know other people and be social.
I think it really it forces people to talk. It forces people to get to know each other. And as far as our client base is concerned, say we have a 5,000 person client base here right now. I would say 60% of them all know each other because they've been together for so long.
I bring my wife here all the time. We'll sit with 2 or 4 other people and get to talk to them. And it's good conversation. You just kind of get into the whole never-mind atmosphere.
The entire place now collectively is kind of alternative and grungy. The front patio is a little more posh and fun for families and stuff. And then the back is the same note now. You know, it all makes sense to me.
But the food is always top notch. It's, you know, Shannon's ideas are super creative, and there's 3 different bars. So whatever mood that you're in that night is, you know, you can find something that you're looking for.
But the camaraderie amongst us in general in this city, from a culinary side, is really, I think, a fantastic chemistry of the success now. And I think that Cape Coral right now it's a special place, and we want to see it continue to grow and prosper like it is now.
Florida is full of gorgeous waterways, hidden beaches, and secluded islands only accessible by boat. So how can you embark on a boating lifestyle to join the fun? We'll take a cruise to find out, coming up.
Nestled in the heart of Florida lies a place just off the beaten path, with a fresh twist on coastal casual, where the drinks are colder, the fish is fresher, and the food is tastier. Welcome to Deep Lagoon Seafood, now with happy hour from 11 to 6, with a mouth-watering small plates menu. Deep Lagoon Seafood and Fish Market, located in Naples at 41 and 104th Ave North. For more information and reservations, visit deeplagoon.com. Get away from the everyday at Deep Lagoon Seafood.
Pinchers was built around teamwork and family. The passion that we have of serving fresh seafood at Pinchers is unbelievable. The red grouper, the black grouper, the triple tail. Only the good Lord knows what he's going to put in the traps or on a hook. Stone crab is so sweet. It is God's greatest invention in the world, the stone crab. The large and the jumbo are for the egos who like to spend a lot of money.
We now have Pinchers from Tampa to Key West, including Marco Island. From the water to the table, you can't fake fresh.
Some of the best boating in the world is right here in Southwest Florida. So why are so many drawn to our waterways? And how can you stand at the helm so you and your family can enjoy some water adventures? Let's climb aboard with MarineMax to find out.
We sell fun. Frankly, that's what we sell. From the boat to the training that you need to know how to safely operate it, to the place where you'll keep it that's convenient for you, as well as the events that you'll want to take part in and enjoy to meet other people that enjoy boating as well. So it's the whole experience. It's not just the boat, it's everything else that goes along with it.
We got a boat in Fort Myers from MarineMax in 1986 and enjoyed all these years.
It was great to come to a place where they just take you along. If you want to spend time with a captain, you can do that and learn at your pace. Everything that you need is basically available to you here.
MarineMax Fort Myers sells a huge variety of makes and models, including Sea Rays and Boston Whalers, up to Ocean Alexanders and Azimuths.
We sell boats from 11 feet to upwards of 200 feet.
MarineMax is more than just a boat dealership. Tell us a little bit about what makes you different from some of the other options when you're thinking about purchasing a boat.
First and foremost, it's our team. So we have a team of over 60 full-time dedicated team members that work at our location on McGregor Boulevard. And they're literally there to make sure that boating is the experience that it can be. Secondly, we have an amazing facility. So we have an on-water facility and a full-service marina. We have 25 acres nearly along the Caloosahatchee River. That facility allows us to really keep a lot of our clients inside, call it the incubator, where we can support them and teach them how to tie a dock line or how to plot a course, or talk about the best fishing spot, or catch up with them on how their day was on the water.
There are a lot of social events built into the culture here, and you can take advantage of as much of that as you want.
MarineMax's slogan is United by Water, and they aim to do just that, organizing events like this rendezvous for Boston whaler owners at South Seas on Captiva Island.
Good morning, everybody. This is Captain Chris Fink here on the lovely resort of South Seas Island for the Boston Whaler Rendezvous.
A rendezvous is like a getaway times 3 or 4, right? So in this case, Boston Whaler puts on a 3-day event for their owner body, and they'll go to great lengths to make sure that everyone has a good time.
South Seas is probably our favorite. We've spent a lot of weekends out here and a lot of weeks. Met a lot of friends out here, so we enjoy this the most.
Nice little breeze. Seas look good. We're in for an exciting day.
So we'll have a flotilla, is what we call it, with all 60 boats, and we'll do a tour around Captiva Island and end up on the backside of Captiva at a beach. Really just enjoy boating on Boston Whalers and the sense of community that entails.
MarineMax is here today. These guys do an awesome job, taking care of you as well as selling the boats. So always a pleasure to do business with you and host events with you.
Being on the water is just something special. It's your opportunity to get away and enjoy what Florida has to offer.
Boating is built-in relaxation. It's really difficult to be super stressed and type A focused when there's really nowhere to go when you're on a boat. And the sun and the water and everything mixed together just creates a state of calmness that I think people that are running around all day long doing things look for.
My hope for their lasting impression is that they know that our team is committed to supporting them more after the sale than before it. And it's the beginning of the relationship, and by no means the end. And the desire is that we'll introduce them to the lifestyle of boating and allow them to experience really all that boating in our area have to offer.
Folks, how about next year? This has been such a fantastic trip. This is Captain Chris saying, safe boating, folks.
He shared the stage with country music royalty, including his famous family. But now, this country crooner is living a harmonious life, entertaining crowds here in Florida. Just ahead, we find out why loyal fans can't get enough.
You know where to find me?
Cat Country 107.1.
It's your favorite radio station.
It's the way I get to you.
Nothing like a great song.
And there's nothing like country music.
Kicking off the workday with a commercial-free 60-minute Cat Jam.
First thing in the morning.
And last thing at night.
Starting your day with the Bobby Bone Show.
The best songs.
The biggest artists.
All in one place.
Cat Country 107.1.
We'll see you there.
Nestled in the heart of Florida lies a place just off the beaten path, with a fresh twist on coastal casual, where the drinks are colder, the fish is fresher, and the food is tastier. Welcome to Deep Lagoon Seafood, now with happy hour from 11 to 6, with a mouth-watering small plates menu. Deep Lagoon Seafood and Fish Market, located in Naples at 41 and 104th Ave North. For more information and reservations, visit deeplagoon.com. Get away from the everyday at Deep Lagoon Seafood.
He was a regular on the Grand Ole Opry and has performed with country music royalty like Garth Brooks and Reba McEntire. But this former Nashville star changed his tune, and he, along with his immensely talented wife, are wowing crowds here in Southwest Florida. Let's go traveling with Tony to find out why.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Gatlin, but I want to introduce this cowboy next to me. Put your hands together for Daryl Gatlin.
The Gatlins, a talented husband and wife duo from Ohio who plays to sold-out crowds in multiple states, including all over Florida. I invited them aboard my boat before a recent show at Tween Waters on Captiva. The Gatlin family is known for musical talent. Daryl's cousins are the fabulous, famous Gatlin brothers.
And all the gold in California California.
His mother, Jean, used to open for country queen Kitty Wells.
At a very early age, we were singing with my brother since we were 4 years old, since we could, I think, singing before we could talk.
You better love her or leave her alone.
Daryl and Don, who performed as the Ellis brothers since there were already Gatlin brothers, found success in Nashville. They performed with their famous family and at the Grand Ole Opry 11 times.
Like I always wanted to.
They also recorded albums on Sony Epic Records and shared the stage with superstars.
Reba McEntire, Alabama. We went on tour with Garth Brooks. Just a couple. That's it.
Tell me about your awards.
Duo of the Year at the ACM Awards, CMA Awards, TNN Music Awards.
Daryl and Don Ellis.
And we lost all three to Brooks and Dunn.
Nashville was great. My brother and I had a great career in the 90s. And then I met Andrea. And then, trust me, she's way better of a singer to hang out with than my brother.
She's much better looking.
Well, plus I go home with her every night.
Yeah. How did you become a performer?
I was teaching music, got a degree in music education, and I just wanted to teach choir and, share the music that I had been given with the next generation and, keep paying it forward. Then I saw this guy, and I was not a country music fan, and then I met this guy named Daryl Gatlin. Like, we joined forces, and, he was known as the Daryl Gatlin Show, and then we just cut it down to Gatlin.
I absolutely do love country western.
Really?
Oh, we do. I mean, growing up in Dripping Springs. Willie Nelson growing up in Texas.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Twilight, oh, I see her. Blue eyes crying in the rain.
I want to hear something what you wrote.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I want to hear.
That's right.
I don't have one ready, but here it goes.
Until I will whisper away, I won't be close enough till I can look into your eyes and make you see.
Awesome. Congratulations. That's great.
When this talented pair hits the stage, they don't disappoint, belting out great country favorites. Pop songs. Even overwhelming the crowd with Broadway hits. An incredible part of the show. They take requests from every audience member and within minutes create a unique melody from artists that span generations and genres.
Don't worry, everybody, be happy.
Killing me softly.
The biggest compliment we get is people will look at us and say, we haven't seen anything like this before. It's different. It's not the same kind of show. We're hitting them with everything from the Grand Ole Opry to the Phantom of the Opera. So they just know what they're going to get. They have no idea what they're going to get. And I love that, surprising them.
I hope when they leave our show, they're happy. I hope we gave them an escape from anything else that was going on in the world, and they could just laugh and clap along and have a little musical memory and walk away with a smile saying, I had a great time.
We are thrilled to welcome pro golfer Bobby Clampett to our show. The former PGA and current Champions Tour player is also a longtime TV sports analyst. He is one of the most sought-after golf instructors in our area, but today he's offering some free advice that will definitely improve your golf game.
Welcome to Clampett's Corner, and I'm joined today by Dan, who is an amateur golfer interested in improving his game, and he's going to be my student today, and we're actually going to take a look at how impact-based teaching can improve your ball striking. And Dan, tell me a little bit about your game and what needs improving.
Well, I came to you. I'm very inconsistent, and I tend to pull the ball to the left, and I really don't know why.
Okay, well, let's take a look at Dan's swing. So Dan, I can see the problem. You're hitting it a little bit left. So let's go and take a look at the data and the swing and see if we can't marry the two together and through impact-based instruction figure out what's going on with your game. We can actually see that in fact, your club face is closed. You do have a tendency to hook the ball, and we can also see some inconsistencies in hit. So let's look at the numbers first of all. Your club head speed at 77, your angle of attack at down 2.6, which means that your swing bottom, that's our dynamic number 2 in our 5 dynamics, is 2 inches in front of the ball instead of 4. So that's causing you to hit the ball low on the club face, for example, for one, and also cause you greater inconsistencies because your margin of error is smaller when your swing bottom's 2 inches in front of the ball instead of 4. In fact, our studies show that for every inch that your swing bottom is behind the 4 inches in front where the pros have it, equates to 4 shots around on your handicap per inch. So that's a really valid thing right there. Your path, dynamic number 5, 4.1 into out, that's terrific. I have no problem with that. Here's what we're seeing. Your face to path is a little bit closed. So with the face being closed, that's going to cause the ball to go to the left. This is where you struck that shot on the club face. Very low, 21 millimeters low on the club face and in the heel. So low on the club face is going to cause the ball obviously to go very low. We can see that launch angle is only 3.8 degrees, and it went relatively straight even though it had a closed club face because of gear effect with irons. When you hit it low on the face, the ball doesn't hook. If you had hit that ball solidly, we would have seen your hook. So that one went straight, but it went straight by being a low on the face. All right, so Dan, let's take a look at your swing, and I'm going to press the record, and I'm actually going to record this video, so you're going to have a recorded live lesson on your training space when you go home, and you can review it tonight if you have further questions. But one of the things that I'm picking up here, as you make your swing, you have a really good setup. You have really what we call great load on the backswing. You're in good position right here. But one of the things you do, you have a nice lower body move. Everything's working really good. But right here, the club starts to, what we call, the lag gets thrown out a little bit. So when the hands get to that watch pocket, I would prefer to see the club shaft more in this angle. That would retain the lag. That would enable you at impact to create more forward shaft lean at impact, which would put your swing bottom further in front of the ball, and it would also keep the left wrist from breaking down ever so slightly. That left wrist is just ever so slightly broken down. What I want to see is the hands more in a forward position there and a little more forward shaft lean. So that difference that we see there is your opportunity. If we can narrow that gap a little bit, that's going to help keep the club face square and move that low point, that is your angle of attack, increase your angle of attack or move the low point further forward, which is going to help you hit the ball higher in the club face and get rid of the closed club face, and you're going to have more consistent results and hit the ball better. So Dan, what we're going to do is we're going to go from a lag position here at release point, and we're going to allow the body to push it through, maintaining that lag all the way through the ball. That's going to get you the flat lead wrist, more shaft angle, and a more forward swing bottom. So you can do this drill right here. And that gets your swing bottom more forward of the ball. Okay? So why don't you come in and hit a ball? How'd that feel?
Felt awesome.
Yeah, see, now your swing bottom's getting more in front and you're getting more compression on the ball. You're going to hit it higher, farther, straighter, and enjoy the game more. So thanks for joining us on Clampett's Corner. We'll look forward to seeing you next time.
One of the most popular events that draws thousands each year in our region is about to get underway. How your family can enjoy this Waterside Florida Festival with free entertainment and fantastic food, coming up.
Hi, I'm Bobby Clampett. My impact-based instruction makes it simple to learn good impact, just like the pros. Take advantage of our hot summer specials now and let us teach you better impact at either our Indoor Performance Center in Naples or the Tiburon Golf Club. In addition to PGA Junior golf camps and some super deals on lessons, we've got new group coaching for men, women, and beginners. Visit summergolfnaples.com today or call 239-236-5536.
This used to be a yacht club in the area. It's an open-air restaurant, as you can see. Edison Ford is right next to us. 250,000 people that go to Edison Ford who have the opportunity to come over here and have lunch. The weather's perfect for being an outdoor restaurant. So God's greatest dining room is Southwest Florida, and come visit. From the boat to the table, you can't fake fresh.
Each year, thousands are drawn to the Naples waterside to enjoy a free, Purely Florida festival. It's a chance to sample some of our area's best food and hear some of the best entertainment in the region that certainly have the crowds on their feet. Let's get a taste of Blues, Brews, and Barbecue.
It is our 8th annual Blues, Brews, and Barbecue Festival. It's basically the pinnacle event for City Fest, which is basically a week-and-a-half long string of events that happen around businesses on the Naples waterfront area.
A free waterside party, complete with great food and great music. And everyone is invited.
It started out as an idea, and it really kind of grew and grew and grew over the years to what it is today, which is basically encompassing all of Tin City, and it even spills a little bit over into the Bayfront area. Happening on May 15th, that's kind of right at the end where people are starting to leave, so we want to throw them a party basically before they leave. For one, it's free admission, so that's kind of what we're all about here. It's really about the family fun atmosphere and getting groups of people out here. We're here for the community, and anybody can come down here. They don't have to buy anything. We're going to have vendors, we're going to have food out here, but if you want to just come for free and listen to the live music and shops here at the Tin City, that's what we're about. Friday night, May 11th, is when we're going to have Deb and the Dynamics. They're a really popular local band down here in Southwest Florida, and really great group to work with. So they're going to be out here on Friday from 6 to 9, and that's going to spill over into the next day. So Saturday, we're going to start out with Mike Bassiani and his Blues Rockers, and they're going to be from 2 to 5, and then we're going to top it off with the Petty Hearts, the Tom Petty tribute band. They're going to be from 6 to 9. And let me tell you one thing, we put chairs all in front of the stage. Those chairs are gone within 30 minutes. They've been moved away, people are dancing, having a good time, enjoying the good food, the great atmosphere, and it's right here in Tin City, which anybody who's been here knows that it's just a great place in the Naples area.
The Blues in Blues, Brews, and Barbecue name doesn't only describe the music, it's an excuse for everyone to be crabby.
Blues is mainly for the blue crabs that we're going to be selling out of pinchers, and as anybody who's been to Pinchers knows, they're all fresh. They got fresh blue crab that we catch from Pine Island, and so they're going to be out here serving their regular concession menu, as will Texas Tony's Barbecue. They'll be out here as well. Typically, between the day and a half, we'll expect about 5,000 people to come through here. A lot of people like to stay and listen to music, and some people just come for the vendors, come for the food. No matter what you're coming for, it's just going to be a good time.
We hope you enjoyed Living the Florida Life. If you have an idea for our show, let us know at info@livingthefloridalife.com, and check us out on Facebook. Also, share your pictures of you living the Florida life with us. We might feature them in one of our upcoming shows. I'm Jen Stacy. I hope you join us next time for more adventures in paradise.